This is WCGR News. Your campus news starts now.
Coming up on WCGR News, we chat with the founder and owner of one of Chicago's biggest sausage shops, Big Guys.
We also look at a couple of charity events that took place on CUC's campus the past few weeks and the people who participated in them.
And the brutal Chicago winter has finally come to an end, which means Concordia had the chance to celebrate some of its annual spring events. Thank you for joining us on WCGR News. I'm Brooke Zahner.
And I'm Alex Pat. Our first story tonight will be sure to make you hungry. Big Guys Charbroiled Sausages in Berwyn serves up blue-collar gourmet food that has put them on Chicago's best food list. In wake of the 2016 election, the famed restaurant received some more publicity with his temporary Bernie Sanders rebranding during the Illinois Democratic primary. WCGR's Jordan Mann talked to the founder and owner, Brendan O'Connor, about his establishment and its recent political activism.
So yeah, I got the business started. I live in the neighborhood. I had been driving past this empty storefront for a long time. It was originally Parky's hot dog stand that I grew up going to, and it had been closed for a good 10 years at that point, with a few restaurants coming in its place. Basically, I had lost a sales job and gotten a severance, and I took that money and opened this place. And I thought it looked like a hot dog stand. I wanted to make it a cool hot dog stand, but I didn't want to just do hot dogs. I wanted to do something neat. So making homemade sausage with real unique toppings seemed like a nice fitting fit into this location that really, but still have a really cool, unique menu that we could offer. So basically, we didn't really have sausage recipes when we opened. We originally opened using a few local purveyor sausage, and we just developed our own over time. And now at this point, we have anywhere from 8 to 10 homemade sausages on the menu on a given day. We do fresh ground burgers. We had a grinder. We were making our own sausage, so we decided to start grinding our own burger meat. And we got the best burger now from that. Basically, it's nothing. We're not cooking anything too complicated. We're just doing it all really well. So we talk a lot of politics here in the restaurant, and I'm a big supporter of Bernie Sanders. And when it came to the Illinois primary, I wanted to do my part to help Bernie win Illinois. And we won. He did win overwhelmingly in Berwyn, where I canvassed with my family for Bernie, and obviously converted to Bernie's sausage stand for a few days. So it seemed like a cool way to give us some exposure, and then at the same time try and help propel his campaign here locally. We had people lining up before we opened, all taking pictures with the sign, and they all came in and ate. We had a line all day long. So, and we didn't take it seriously because I didn't want to get too political. So we made a big joke out of it mostly, and it went over really well. And we did gangbusters business for a good week there. I know it's a cool place. Fun place to work. There's different specials all the time. Right now we got a lamb and green onion sausage. Next week we have croque madames. We've got all sorts of cool things going on all the time.
What's your website?
Our website is www.bigguyssausage.com, and on Facebook we promote all of our specials and deals and parties and catering packages on there.
Big Guys has a big menu, so if you want to check it out for yourself, the restaurant is located at 7021 Roosevelt Road in Berwyn.
Man, that makes me hungry just looking at it.
I know, that menu looks awesome.
Have you been before?
I haven't.
I haven't either.
I need to get there sometime.
Exactly. Well, the weather has gotten a lot nicer, and people are finally able to spend some time outside, and Concordia took advantage of that nice weather with their annual Spring Fling Carnival in the Triangle. On Monday, April 19th, CAB and the Office of Student Leadership and Involvement put together the small carnival, which lasted from 2 p.m. till 6 p.m. And that carnival included cotton candy, bouncy houses, spinning rides, a bull riding pit, and even more. Students who attended signed a waiver before they participated in the festivities and also had the chance to go to the KCC to vote for next year's student government. The carnival was a success, and they had a very nice day to do it.
Well, that seemed like a lot of fun and really good weather for once. Our next story also involves springtime as we look back at how students spent their time at this year's Spring Formal in downtown Chicago. This year, it was held at a large antique warehouse, Salvage One. Members of CAB talked about the experience.
Madison started planning way back in fall. She had the venue picked in fall, and then in springtime she started to send out emails to people, and that's when I got involved. For this year, they wanted it to be kind of cool. It kind of wanted to be a top secret venue, and it was a place that nobody would have ever guessed.
Salvage One is a large antique warehouse located in the West Town neighborhood of Chicago. The Spring Formal Committee planned several activities to fill the first and second floors of the venue.
We started planning about theme and entertainment, like what DJ was going to play, the fact that we were going to have a hypnotist.
The dance was a huge success, and a good time was had by all.
My favorite part personally was just seeing everybody enjoying the event. You know, when it was with the hypnotist, everybody laughing because he was making people forget their names or making people jump up and down. It was great. It was hysterical just to see people just do these random things and say these random things without really any purpose.
With Adam Friedrich's quintet, a Polaroid photo booth, and an exciting scavenger hunt, the dance was a night people will remember for years to come.
Yeah, it was a great location. It seemed like people had a really great time as well. And our Christian university often hosts many charity events, and in the month of April, that was certainly the case. The first big charity event on campus this month was Phil's Friends Walk for Hope. The event was hosted by Dr. Laura Pollum's organizational and team communication class back on April 17th. Emily Longman and Nicole Garza have that story.
So today was the second annual Phil's Friends Walk for Hope at Concordia, and it's such a blessing to be out here today with so many cancer patients and survivors and volunteers who want to give back through our organization to provide care packages to cancer patients, as well as send weekly cards in the mail and visit people in hospitals.
We had about over 100 people today, which was a great turnout, I think, and we also had a silent auction, a water balloon toss, a raffle, a $5 balloon release.
This is just a great event, I think, on campus, both for students and for people interested in Phil's Friends. Phil's Friends is something that I've never heard of. I'd heard of before, but I've never been to or been involved with before, and I just wanted to try to get involved with it today, and I thought the walk would be something great for it. It's just a great way to walk around with friends, and it's kind of great to see young kids, older people, just people from all ages out and just walking to help support Phil's Friends.
It looks like everybody had a great time, and we had beautiful weather, so that's always a plus.
I just love seeing everyone smile and having a walk and just recognizing Phil's Friends of what they do and how amazing of an organization they are, and I'm just so blessed to do this.
Well, that seemed like a really successful event there. I remember doing it last year, and it went well, too, so keep up the good work, organizational and team comm classes. Concordia's campus also played host to a 24-hour wiffle ball tournament hosted by student Steven Zardi. The tournament, known as Wiffle-Balooza, raised benefits for the Alzheimer's Association and was open to students, staff, and the public to participate in. Sign-ups were held on both campus and online through the first weeks of April for people to make their donations and set up their teams. Each player paid $5 to participate in the tournament, and all funds raised would go to the Alzheimer's Association. Teams of 4 to 5 people played from 4 p.m. on April 22nd until 4 p.m. on April 23rd, completing 24 hours of Alzheimer's awareness with every pitch and every swing of the bat.
That was a really cool idea and a great way to just raise some money for these organizations.
Exactly. Who doesn't love a good game of wiffle ball, am I right?
Exactly. Well, congratulations to everyone who made both of those charity events possible. Great work. And we also want to thank everyone who helped with WCGR News have another successful year. We could not have done it without our crew, the communication department, and the Concordia Media Productions department.
Also, Brooke and I also want to say our final goodbye because we will be graduating in 2 weeks.
Crazy.
I know. These past few years have been a great experience for us, and we wish the best for WCGR in the future. So for the very last time, we wish you all a good night.